Hey, hello, how are you? I am Burke, and you're watching Road Odyssey. My wife and I love to go cruising, and myself, I like to go out to all kinds of car events and meet really cool people like Chip Foose. In this video, I'm going to run down a list of all the really fun C8 activities that you can look forward to. I saw this Facebook post and I really felt like it hit the core theme of this video. It's good when you follow your dreams. It's better when you drive your dream. The first fun activity could be just joining a Corvette club. Get out there in the community and start learning your area with these clubs. Another thing to do for C8 activities is go out on the internet and look for these websites that have event listings, such as Old Ride. And I'm in Texas, so I use Motor Texas a lot. Here's one event that is a monthly occurring event that I have posted, so I utilize these quite a bit. I figured you knew I would go to Facebook. On Facebook, one of my favorite sites is Corvettes Coast to Coast. I actually know the admins. Brian is a good buddy of mine. I'm well acquainted with Ben, and I've met Jesse as well. 3 really cool guys that maintain Corvettes Coast to Coast. Now, there's just plenty of Facebook groups that are out there for C8-oriented people, so look them up. I have also come to realize that there are other groups in my area. One of them is like Wesley Street Cruisers. And I really love this group because they really do get out and they cruise the city streets. And, you know, they are just a fun group of people. You would love something like this. My third tool is a cell phone app. It's Park Up Front. And it's pretty easy to get set up. You set it with your cars and with your area, and you can find rallies, shows, pop-up meets, regular meets, cruise-ins. You can find anything on this. So consider this as another means of finding activities. Now, you might be the kind of person that buys a car and loves to change them. Yes, C8s are a car that you can heavily modify. There's plenty of places out there where you can find really neat appearance packages and performance packages. If there's one performance mod that I would like on my C8, that would be a supercharger. ProCharger has theirs, and Boost District has one as well. These superchargers can add a whole lot of horsepower. So pretty cool idea. I would love this. Now, if you want activities where you're going to meet up with Ferraris, Porsches, and Lamborghinis, well, you're probably going to have to be in the bigger cities, number one. And that's an assumption. But, you know, it's well worth traveling to a big city and hanging out with all the big boys. The C8, it does not get hate whatsoever. People love these cars. A lot of these car meets are monthly, so keep your eye open for that. It's the same idea as just Cars and Coffee, which I've done tons of these, and I've given away plenty of my own personal paraphernalia out to lucky people. So I also really love cruise-ins. I have done a ton of cruise-ins all over North Texas. And I like them because you don't really have to be a fanatic over cleaning your car. You're just going to go hang out with people, and you might even drive around, cruise with them a little bit. Another obvious fun activity is going out at night, going out to dinner, listening to music, and just having a great time. Maybe finding a theater or music hall, something like that, and just having a good old time. Now, I've gone out with the North Dallas Corvette Club to one of their meets, which is just a no-fee car club. They meet up, they cruise around a little bit, and then they finish up at a restaurant and have a real nice dinner together. As I mentioned before, my wife and I love long scenic drives. Well, through some other friends, I found out about Corvettes and Coffee. They are in Oklahoma and Arkansas primarily. Well, we joined up with them and they were fantastic. We had great back road drives through Arkansas. We hit restaurants. We hit all kinds of just museums and places. They were a blast. And I hope that you will continue to investigate for things to do and find a group like this. They are so much fun. Another really fun activity is historic places, museums, and parks. Taking your sports car out, especially your lovely C8 Corvette, is a lot of fun. And going to these places just is like icing on top of the cake. You get out, you learn things about different areas of the country, different types of people, how people used to live in the past, blah, blah, blah. It's just really a lot of fun. And we do not limit where we go or what we do. We see everything. So when you see a sign out that just captures your eye, just pull in and go in or walk around and investigate the place. I promise you'll have a great time and you'll come out a better person as a result of it. So make this a priority on your list of activities: parks, museums, historic places. Now, one really fun activity that I have never done, knowing that the C8 Corvette is a fantastic car, is, well, doing a rally. I think the C8 is a fantastic rally car and should be utilized as such. Okay, getting back to cruising. I really love scenic cruises. Fast or slow doesn't matter. I tend to prefer slow cruises because I won't get a ticket and I don't kill animals. But I have had many of my own advertised cruises and then just happenstance. Call up Brian of Yellow Jacket Garage or some of my other friends, and we just go hang out, cruise all over the back roads. And it is just a lot of fun. It's a fantastic way of just unwinding. Now, also on the top of my list of fun C8 activities, or any sports car activity really, is going out and visiting other people's shops. I have been to Yellow Jacket Garage a gazillion times. Like to see the 62 Corvette. Been out to A&R Collision Restoration. This is a really cool place. And I've come to be acquainted with Alan Pound, one of the owners. Really cool. And also Classic Car Liquidators. That's another shop that I've been out to. Really fantastic shop. They beef up all these old classic cars or just do basic restorations. I've also enjoyed Backwoods Custom Works. This is Hank, and he is just a ton of fun. So going to his metal fab shop is fantastic. And if you've seen my channel before, you know I also love Hickman Creations. This place is a gem. I have no words other than saying this is just a fantastic place. It's super fun. LG Motorsports, been out there many, many times. So, these shops are wonderful to go visit. I've got a ton of shop tour videos, so check those out and you'll see what I'm talking about. We all know that another activity is car shows. So I have very little to say about that, but I have put my C8 into car shows. Special events is another set of activities that you can do with your C8, and things like Toys for Tots, or some of these plain car show mix-up events. They are fantastic. I have seen some really great planes and met some really wonderful pilots. This is just a super wonderful thing to do. Special events. Now, also in special events, there's these, annual tours, for example. So I've been on them, I've followed them, and, they're okay, not too bad. The other thing that I like, this is another mix-up event, music and cars. So this was hosted by Mike and Connie. They did a bang-up job. They had a Leonard Skinner type band, Lone Star Skinner. They were fantastic. So that's a special event that I thought was pretty cool. A little mix-up there. I also loved going out to the Texas Motor Speedway for LS Fest. And there, hey, take your C8 out and autocross it. Just really cool stuff. Another special event, parades. I have been in the C8 on several parades. So not too bad. Took my car out to a picnic and parade. So this was really more than just a picnic, parade, car show, and all that. It was like a carnival and all kinds of stuff. So very cool event. And another one, something that I found on Park Up Front. This is a YouTuber, Steve's POV, pretty popular YouTuber. And went out to one of his special events. They were debuting his son's AE86, knowing that I like, the BRZ, the 86, WRXs, stuff like that. So I had to go see this event. That was pretty cool. Myself, Connie, and Mike, we put together, along with other friends of theirs, this fun run. You can't call them poker runs. So you might consider doing something like this, or I've used my sports cars to chase down trains. And this was my most favorite event, was chasing down this huge steam locomotive. This was just fantastic. And as far as anything else, you're just going to have to keep your eyes open and just do them. Do these special events. The last special event is spirited drives. Now, these can be quite precarious. So if you like to do spirited drives, make sure either yourself and or most of the other people have an idea of where you're driving, what it's like, and you know what? Pre-plan spirited drives, or make sure that the people organizing it have truly pre-planned the routes, because otherwise they could be quite dangerous. So nonetheless, I have gone out with many people on spirited drives all over Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and really some of these drives have been extremely fast, especially when you consider I've been out with BMW and Porsche people. They are not slow, and most of these people have extensive track experience, which really, really helps in safety. But anyway, spirited drives are fantastic. Just another of one of the really neat things you can do in the C8. In summation, the C8 Corvette is a fantastic car. Follow your dream. Drive your dream. It's a car. It's a tool. It's really, really cool. So with that, hit that like button and subscribe and investigate more things that you can do with your C8 Corvette. Meanwhile, relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.